McIlroy recovers as problem solvers flourish at testing US PGA. The second day of the US PGA Championship crystallized what was already becoming clear. Aerodynamic is a course for the smartest thinking golfers who adapt quickly. Maybe there should be little surprise that Maverick McNeely, an intelligent but unheralded American who once considered snubbing golf for a business career, is leading the way. Just like on day one, the majority of the world's leading players were again left befuddled and bemused by a punishing course setup. Those who were able to think strategically and problem-solve were rewarded. The later starters in round two, including McNeely and Rory McIlroy, also had chance to take advantage of slightly more benign conditions in the late evening sun. McNeely's pre-tournament prediction of being able to take the sting out of the Pennsylvania course by smashing his driver as far as he could proved wide of the mark in a disappointing opening round. On Friday, the Masters champion demonstrated his ability to reconfigure and recover. He bounced back with one of only two bogey-free rounds, a 3 under 67, which left him 1 over par and 5 shots behind the leaders with 2 rounds to play. Given the volatile nature of this tournament, McIlroy knows the value of his unflustered round. "It was a day to get back into the tournament, and that's what I managed to do," McIlroy said. McNeely, the son of a Silicon Valley billionaire, sits alongside fellow American Alex Smalley atop a bunched leaderboard which continues to feature some surprising names. The pair are a shot ahead of compatriot Max Grazerman, Germany's Stefan Jaeger, who had an unusual round of 18 pars, and South Africa's rising star Aldrich Potgieter, although the presence of American Chris Gotterup, Japan's former Masters champion Hideki Matsuyama, and Australia's Minwoo Lee, all in form on the PGA Tour this year, is far from left field. Lurking below the frontrunners are a host of superstars eager to pounce at the weekend. World number 1 Scottie Scheffler, fellow American Cameron Young, and Sweden's Ludvig Åberg are in a group on 2 under par, while Spain's Jon Rahm is 1 under. Three-time major champion Jordan Spieth, aiming to finally end a 9-year wait to complete the career Grand Slam, is alongside McIlroy at 1 under. 15 players are within 2 strokes of the lead, the third highest total after 2 rounds in major championship history. Only 6 shots separate 58 players, meaning the second men's major of the season remains impossible to call. "Anybody who makes the cut will feel they're right in this golf tournament," added McIlroy. Differing approaches by McIlroy and McNeely pay dividends. Going into the tournament, there was a lot of talk centering on how Aerodynamic could prove too easy for the world's best. The last men's tournament held here, a PGA Tour event in 2018, was won by Keegan Bradley, who defeated Justin Rose in a playoff after they finished on 20 under par, although rain helped soften the greens and contribute to low scoring. And this week, even if bombed drives missed wide fairways, the belief was that players would be able to gouge wedges out of the thick rough onto greens and lead to a putt-off. The PGA of America has responded by setting up the course in a manner which aimed to disprove that. The rough has largely been penal for those who have been unable to keep the ball on the fairways, while the severity of the slopes on the greens have generally caused havoc, with more 3 putts after 2 rounds than during the whole of the Masters. McIlroy suffered on Thursday when his wayward driving was heavily punished, but spending extra time on the range after his opening round to find feeling paid off on Friday. Hitting more fairways set up more birdie chances and eliminated mistakes in one of only 2 bogey-free rounds. "I saw that no one was really getting away, so I thought if I could get back to even par for the tournament, I'd be right in there," McIlroy told BBC Sport NI. "I didn't quite get there, but I still think at 1 over I've got a great chance over the last couple of days." Missing fairways did not hamper McNeely too much, however. The 30-year-old former world number 1 amateur ranks tied 143rd out of a 156-man field with his driving accuracy, but has used his short irons superbly to launch a challenge. "I think this is one of the few courses I can compete on without hitting enough fairways. I think the missed fairways penalty isn't as bad as other places," he said. "Fairways are definitely easier to control the ball, and I hope to hit more this weekend."